Okay, everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hopefully you had the opportunity to meet somebody that you didn't know before, or you had the opportunity to further an existing relationship amongst friends during the lunch hour. Good afternoon. My name is Tara Palacios, and I work for Arlington County. It is my pleasure to be here with you all today in celebration of Black History Month. February this month has been a whirlwind of activity. I think of all the positive things that have happened, and one of the things that I was really psyched about doing before we jump into the Pledge of Allegiance is I just wanted to go like this to everybody. And greetings. Greetings, brothers and sisters. I want to say that one of the things, I had the opportunity to speak last year, and last year we had the African American History Museum that opened, and what a momentous, amazing experience that was, and just the feelings that it imbued and that it gave about the complexity of Black history and what it means. And so this year, I know Black Panther is a comic book, but it is such an interesting comic book, and the way that it was envisioned and just the feeling that it imbued and it evoked. How many people here have seen the movie? Isn't it awesome? It is so awesome. And I think it also, because it celebrates, it's just the beginning of the celebration of the complexity of the Black community. We are so diverse. Our culture is so amazing. And just the way the movie was written, it makes you think about your history, that as an African American, which would be Killmonger, okay, but as an African American, the struggles that our ancestors had to come here, but then the amazing amounts of things that we have done for the United States, and not just done them halfway, but full in. Science, education. If you look at all of the social, the athleticism, everything that, when we do something, it's not half in, it's full in, right? And it sparked in me from last year, this year, to find out exactly what my ancestry was. And I did. And I'm from Benin, everybody. Like, the majority of mine is from Benin. But as mixed up as we are as African Americans, I'm also from Cameroon. I'm also 20% British, can you believe it? And a lot of me is Scandinavian. So my people should have been in the Winter Olympics. This is what I'm talking about. You know, the diversity that we're here to celebrate in Black history, especially in the United States, is priceless. And so I thank you all for coming here this afternoon to join us. It would be remiss if I didn't point out our fearless leader, Mark Swartz, with the County Manager's Office. This event is so important to him that he has come while he has the crud. I call it the crud, that I know a few of us have experienced, and we really appreciate you coming and being able to celebrate with us this morning. And with that, I'll ask everybody to stand, and I'm going to read the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And next, it's my absolute pleasure to have our Deputy County Manager, Samia Bird, to come up and speak on the proclamation for this Black American History Month. Samia has done some wonderful things in her past. A lot of it is in planning, so she really knows that planning eye, has received numerous awards and done some really great contributions to Arlington County. And with that, she's going to read today's proclamation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to read the proclamation for this Black History Month, signed on behalf of Board Chair Katie Crystal. and it reads as follows: Black History Month. Whereas Black History Month is observed in February of each year, and whereas Black History Month seeks to highlight Black history and is designed to recognize and pay tribute to the many contributions of Black Americans to the history, society, and culture of the United States of America, and whereas the celebration of Black Americans' contributions to our history began in 1926 with Negro History Week, and each year since 1976, February has been designated Black History Month in our nation. And the President of the United States has proclaimed the month of February to be Black History Month. And whereas the 2018 national theme is African Americans in Times of War, which recognizes the heroes of Black history and their largely unrecognized contributions to the military and wars. And whereas we pay tribute to this long history, including Freedmen's Village, a community for freed slaves after the Civil War located on what is now Arlington National Cemetery, and recognize the members of the armed forces who have fought bravely for our nation while often not receiving equal treatment as their white counterparts. Now, therefore, on behalf of Katie Crystal, Chair of the County Board in Arlington, Virginia, do hereby proclaim February 2018 as Black History Month in Arlington County and call upon the residents of the county to observe this occasion by recognizing the contributions of Black Americans to our society in general and to Arlington County in particular.
Okay, next we're going to have a singing duo who will come up and sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Jewel Wise Davis and Anthony Pagoyas will be coming up to sing and do their rendition of Lift Every Voice. We encourage everybody to please participate as well. There are words on a piece of paper that have gone around for the lyrics.
Oh, please stand.
Say it, sing it.
Okay, you ready? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that will
with tears have been watered. We have come, treading our pain through the blood of the slaughter. Out of the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the bright gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our wearies, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met Thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee. Shadowed beneath Thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
So, hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Lambert, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm the Diversity and Inclusion Manager for Arlington County Government. As many of you know, if you've seen the flyers or heard the buzz, this is part one of a two-part celebration. So please, please, please join us for part two at Sequoia at noon for lunch. Usually we have these celebrations and everything's on the same day, and I know some of you are probably wondering, where's the food? So the food will be at Sequoia on Wednesday at 12 noon. We'll keep the flyers up for that, and we have additional flyers as well. In light of that, I also wanted to just mention, we have been doing a lot with diversity and inclusion, for the past year. And when I say we, I mean myself and other folks who have been supporting me. I see some faces in the room, as well as a special group of 10 individuals who signed up for a marketplace project that was posted through HR. I think it was last March. And some of those individuals are here. I definitely want to recognize them, but also to let you all know, if you haven't seen it, we have a new employee resource group website. It's right off of AC Commons, and you can go ahead and take a look at it. We have bylaws up there for people who are interested in either joining an employee resource group or starting an employee resource group. So there are some criteria that we have to go through. So there have been some really crazy ideas that people have mentioned of resource groups they wanted to start. Just to let you know, they have to be aligned with Arlington County government goals. And I'm looking at Mark as I say this. So we're really, really excited about that. Most of you know about Alianza. They've been in existence for a long time, and they're just picking up more steam as they go along. But we will also have this year, with the support of HR and many folks in this room, a women's group, a African-American Black History group, not Black History, African-American Black Employee Resource Group. We'll have an Asian Pacific Heritage group, as well as a veterans group, which I've been asked for a really long time. When are we going to get a veterans ERG? And we also have our lesbian LGBT group that has been in existence, but all of these groups will now be substantiated, and they'll have bylaws, and we'll have a lot of things that will be coming out this year. And I don't want to forget, we'll also have a disabilities group that folks, last year we had a disabilities in the workplace a recognition and celebration. It was wonderful. We had some folks in here who were really integral in making that happen. So I want to have anyone who has helped myself, HR, the ERGs in the past year, please stand up so we could at least recognize you and give you a round of applause, because I cannot tell you how grateful I am to have had your support and help over the past year. I see your faces, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Thank you. Thank you. With that, again, we'll have the second part of our celebration on Wednesday. We'll have a speaker, we'll have some performances, some great foods, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Thank you very much for attending our proclamation. Have a good day.
I just want to say, really appreciate you all coming. Unfortunately, our keynote presenter was not able to join us. I'm wondering if it's because it was Sunday into Monday. Maybe he overdosed on really great movies that are out. I don't know. But one of the things, the theme for this year's, I know, right? Like, what? Was African American History Month was celebrating our veterans. And he is a Arlington County resident who had served in Afghanistan and Iraq and went ahead to, after that, to start his own business, multiple businesses, and has been an amazing success. He had this vision of himself, you know, having that second career after he retired from the Army, and he's done some really amazing things. So I'm hoping maybe he is going to join us for the food on Wednesday. He just rejected the non-food. I'm just going to assume that, but just a really great person that's committed a lot to the community, and we were looking forward to hearing from him. But that said, please, everybody, join us on Wednesday. We hope to see you there. It'll be a great day put up by our friends at Sequoia. Thank you all so much, and go out, be fruitful, do great things. Wakanda forever.